Good morning. It's Monday Morning Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy. This quote I just meditated on this morning for quite a while. The divine never gives you what you ask for. Rather, the divine gives you the opportunity to grow into what you are asking for. So as I went on this journey this morning, client after client and friend and even myself, my husband, came to me with this very thing. What we know now, we are God creators. But there's a trap in that. Because if you're a God creator, well, then why aren't you creating what you ask for? And the one example I gave in my written email that some of you get is this one client called, very intuitive, highly conscious healer, wonderful woman. And she was just so upset because she'd been so strongly guided in this area, and this had to do with finances. And then rapidly, within a week, 3 things just smacked her in the face that were like, well, I followed my guidance and things are worse. What's going on here? I'm losing all ability to trust in myself. And, this is the trap for us God creators, is our ego, our minds, our patterns are all formatting and telling us, our tapes are running in the background, what a God creator should look like, what it should be able to do, what results we should expect. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Right there. Let's get the statistics. Let's see the studies. Let's see it's just so needing to convince ourselves. And so really, when we ask for something, what I feel is that we then, as God creators, create whatever experience and scenarios we need to grow enough, trust ourselves enough, be centered enough to allow what it is we truly want to begin to manifest. And that, of course, never looks like what our dreams, our head, or our egos wanted. So in working with her, as I listened to her just go through all the things that fell apart for her, and it was kind of scary. And at first I thought, wow, I'm not so sure about this one. And so I tuned in with Ezekiel, and God bless that energy, because it's able to put things together for us. And as we listened to why, as a God creator, when she was aiming to manifest this particular set of financial events, it seemed as if she managed to create the polar opposite in a pretty, some slaps in the face there. And yet, as we listened to the magic unravel of what the truth of that was and what this was creating for her so she could manifest a higher vibration of what she wanted, well, wow, that was pretty terrific. So that was the one example, but I just went through many of my clients, many of my own lives, and just amazed. And it brought to mind the thing Ezekiel has always said to me from way back when, Nancy, your heart doesn't lead you. We think follow your heart, follow your bliss, follow your passion, all will be well. Well, your heart, he says, your heart doesn't lead you into the easy space. Your heart leads you into the truth of your own knowing as God creator. And to get there, you have to go through the pain, the dark spots, the difficult things to know truly you're even in your heart. That's even open for discussion, let's say. So this Monday morning, I would ask you to take a journey similar to the one I just took in my meditation for yourself. And think about what you're asking for, what you've prayed for, what you've intended. And then open up and be willing to accept the route, the journey that this takes you on. And that, for me, that was going back over some past things and seeing how the very difficult, traumatic, I had a huge one in July, just turned my life upside down. I never would have predicted it, asked for it, wanted it. It was extremely hurtful. But it moved through me so quickly, almost like a hurricane or a storm, so devastating. And then it cleared away, and I could clearly see all the destruction. But while I could see all the destruction, I could see the opportunity for growth. And since then, and now it's just the end of August in my life, tremendous opening and growth has happened. So try this on for size this Monday morning. Have a great week. And I will again bring up Egypt. That's a great trip coming up. It opens in Cairo on November 11th. Preparation for 2012, a return to the heart. I hope some of you are being guided to join us on that important event. And then Peru comes up the end of January, initiation of the hummingbird. And for heaven's sakes, if you would enjoy a session with Ezekiel, give us a call, because it's so helpful to have those things brought up before you in a way that feels so good, in a way you can truly understand in your heart. So maybe I'll be talking to some of you soon, and we'll see you next week. Bye.